I don't watch the Young Turks on a regular basis, and there are things that people that have been on the Young Turks have said that I disagree with immensely. But this particular exchange here with, I think his name is Cenk. Is that how you say it? Cenk. This response from him in this exchange, I think, is pretty spot on.
According to this leaked agreement, they're going to get $300 billion, in fact, $325 billion. I wouldn't trust them to spend that how we'd like them to. Would you? Why would they not just do exactly what Hamas did when they were given billions funneled through and encouraged by Netanyahu?
The first thing I did say in my first answer was this agreement better have an intrusive inspection and verification process. Otherwise, you're right, we can't trust them. And if we don't get that, then I will tell you I don't agree with this agreement.
Okay, let me bring in Lieutenant Colonel.
Can we have the same process for Israel?
Cenk,
I'll come to you,
Can we
Cenk,
have the same inspection process for Israel?
Cenk, you're talking about.
I mean, there is a country that has weapons of mass destruction, right? There's a country in the Middle East that's super dangerous, has attacked 7 of its neighbors, and already has weapons of mass destruction, and weapons that they stole from us. They stole the nuclear technology, they stole the uranium, they stole the nuclear triggers. That's Israel. So why are you not concerned about the out-of-control rogue state that already has a nuclear weapon and threatens all of their neighbors? And you're concerned with someone who doesn't have that and is now promising to never have that.
You can let me answer.
So by your standard, we should invade Israel.
Okay, three things I'd say. Look, I don't know what your relationship is with your country of birth, but you want to talk about genocide, let's talk about Armenia. And if you want to talk about not being able
Oh, nice
to
distraction. Yeah, I can talk about it.
Let me finish, and then the next issue is, if you talk about not going into Lebanon, in fact, Turkey, over the last few years, has established, just like the Israelis have in Lebanon, a foothold in the first 30 kilometers of Syria because they're afraid of the terrorism coming from the PKK. And then the third, just like Iran feels it's threatened. It's logical for them to want a nuclear weapon. You know why it's logical for? When an Egyptian general told me, we're not worried about Iran because if they get a nuclear weapon, we're friends with them. You need to worry about Iran, about Israel having a nuclear weapon. And I said, look, if I had been invaded by every one of my neighbors repeatedly, maybe I'd have a nuclear weapon to protect me as well. It's pretty good deterrence.
Well, that's what's happening to Iran right now. So by your logic, Iran should have a nuclear weapon to deter Israel from invading it. I mean, you just said it. You said if you get invaded by your neighbors, like Iran is getting invaded by Israel right now, you would logically want to have a weapon of mass destruction. Now, I want to answer the questions you said.
I didn't know I was coming on the Cenk show.
Yeah, okay, well, that's your problem for saying things that are incorrect and having me to correct you. So now, you made it seem like I care what the Turkish government's doing. I don't care at all. I'm an American. So I think that Turkey being in northern Syria is wrong. And I know a lot about the Armenian genocide because I grew up with Turkish propaganda. And I, like a lot of the Israelis now, I believe the same things. Oh, it's not a genocide. They were hiding behind human shields. We were doing self-defense. We had to move them for their own benefit. So I know exactly what genocide denial propaganda sounds like. And it's exactly what the Israelis are doing now. It's exactly what Team Israel in America, which you sound like you're on, is doing right now to justify all of Israel's wars and genocide and make it seem in some bizarro Alice in Wonderland type of situation that Israel is defending itself. What part of Israel is in southern Lebanon? No, they're aggressively taking land. Netanyahu bragged that they already have 60% of Gaza and they're going to take 70% of Gaza. What happened to self-defense? It was about land theft. Oh, no, I'm just speaking against Israel. Oh, Team Israel wants me to hurry up. Don't say things. Remember, the boogeyman is Muslim. And this Kemet is talking about how, oh my God, what if Turkey has a nuclear weapon? Turkey's a NATO ally. So you have a problem with a NATO ally being stronger, but you don't have a problem with a deeply hostile state like Israel that has attacked 7 of its neighbors, that has taken their land, having a weapon of mass destruction that they stole from us, and lording it over the Middle East. They call this Team America, brother. We got no interest in Israel stealing southern Lebanon. Let's get the hell out of there. We have no interest in murdering Iranians on behalf of Israel.
I mean, he makes good points. The argument was Israel should have nuclear weapons because they've been attacked over the years. And Israel has been attacked by all of its neighbors at some point in time. The Arab invasion damn near pushed him into the sea. Isn't that what's going on with Iran right now? And I don't want Iran to have a nuclear weapon. I'm just saying the inconsistency in the argument, the inconsistency in the positions, and it all leads back to Israel every last time. And the people of Israel, nor the people of Palestine deserve this shit. None of them do. They don't deserve to be used as pawns by the leadership in both of those countries, Israel and Palestine. But for some reason, we just go, when Israel does the evil stuff, does the bad stuff. We've got a high-ranking member of the Israeli government saying that all of Lebanon should burn. I think it was a brilliant reply. If we're going to do that for one, let's do it for all. Of course, it's never going to happen, but it's what should happen.